So I don't usually record, or rather, I don't usually do videos on Nintendo Directs, especially a video on an indie Nintendo Direct. But some special games are in this. I haven't seen this Direct, but unfortunately, 2 games I know are in it, and I have to cover the Direct because of it. Well, 1 out of the 2 games especially. But we'll watch the whole thing. I've never done this, so let's try it for the first time.
Hello, everyone. We'll now present today's Indie World Showcase and Nintendo Direct Partner Showcase back to back. First up, here's the Indie World Showcase.
Excellent.
Hi everyone, and welcome to Indie World. I'm Amber.
And I'm Andrew. We're back with more indie games headed to the Nintendo Switch system.
Alright, it's time to lay our cards on the table.
Sure thing.
I don't think it would be
why
in
is
this
there a Joker
part.
in my hand?
Here's
Sorry, but I'm not interested in this. I'll fast forward it.
I hate portals.
Oh, 42 minutes.
Hola, som l'estudi de l'equip de Rere Gris i ara el pròxim joc neva. El nostre joc és una història de maternitat on els jugadors assumeixen el rol de l'Alba. Començaran la seva aventura al costat d'una petita lloba.
Sorry about this. What game is this?
Creep and crawl your way up the corporate ladder of a bizarre insect megacorp that's buzzing with mysteries. In this surreal RPG, you'll take on the role of Moth Cubit, an ordinary
buzzes onto Nintendo Switch next spring.
Hey guys, we're AJ and Dio from Tokyo Productions in Indonesia. We're part of Coffee Talk team.
And English to Japanese games translator. I had the privilege to work on the Japanese translations of both Coffee Talk games.
Today,
I
we are
can't
trying to
fake
master the Japanese
enthusiasm
word.
for any of
We made
these
hard work over the last
indie
year to come up with a
games.
story that retains the cozy elements Coffee Talk fans are fond of, but at the same
And that's
time,
why
brings something new to the table.
I wasn't
now,
planning to
we're
watch
very
this,
proud to
but
announce
apparently
an exciting
they
new
put
game for Coffee
stuff
Talk
that's
fans.
really shouldn't be in
Coffee
this
Talk Tokyo.
into the indie direct. Is that a new Valhalla bar game? Never played that.
by new rules to put a stop to a cursed carnival.
Zale will transform into a skillful juggler, while Valir will dazzle as an acrobat. Together with new playable character Artie, they'll explore new areas and battle through dangerous dungeons in their quest to save the world of Orlage.
This
A
looks
malevolent
like
spectacle awaits when this free DLC for Sea of Stars launches on
that
Nintendo
battle
Switch next
system
spring.
at a glance looked like
Hey,
Live
get
Alive
out of my
for some
swamp!
reason.
Sorry, Amber, but just like onions, this swamp has layers of dirt that need to be love interests in Date Everything, a game.
Okay, there is every chance that I may have fallen for a prank or some fake image.
Aim orbs and hit pegs to deal damage in turn-based battles. The more pegs you hit, the more devastating the blow you'll deal to your enemies.
Bounce your way to victory with a variety of different orbs. Some can split into multiple copies.
Looks like Stardew
Others will
Valley's
pierce both pegs and enemies.
UI.
And some will even heal you for every peg you hit.
The pegs themselves have some peculiar properties too. They can explode, help you unlock the critical power of your orbs, and more. With careful planning and aiming, you can create some spectacular combos.
Relics will radically change your game too. Equip these rare passive power-ups to prevent lethal damage or turn pegs into bombs. Just to name a few. Each run presents new opportunities for possible combinations.
Teach those dragons a lesson when Peglin bounces onto Nintendo Switch as a timed console exclusive later today.
I don't want to hover over
Again.
Explorer part.
Jump! Good thing we're tied together.
Look, a key. Let's grab it.
Hey, don't jump on my head.
I'm going in.
Oh! All right, let's slow it down. And jump!
Got it.
Yay!
We make a great team. Now let's try it with 8 players.
Oh boy! As you can see, cooperation is key in this puzzle platformer. Up to 8 players need to work together to navigate levels full of ledges, cliffs, and other obstacles.
Use strategic stacking, coordinated movement, and puzzle-solving skills to find all the keys and reach every level's exit. There are more than 60 levels, and each one can be completed no matter how many players you have on your side.
Think it'll be a walk in the park? Think again. Even greater challenges await in dark mode, where your skills and your friendships will be put to the ultimate test.
Get ready for multiplayer mischief when Pico Park 2 jumps onto Nintendo Switch as a timed console exclusive later today. Can't get enough indies? Here are some more titles headed to the Nintendo Switch system in the near future.
I sort of want to play Shovel Knight at some point. If the things I saw were gonna be anywhere in the direct, it'd probably be around here. So I'll slow down.
Okay, that's all for today's show. Hey, where'd you get that pizza?
I found it in that tower over there.
What do you mean
What
that's all?
tower?
Pizza Tower? Is this the last game? I mean, they were saying that was all. I played Wario Land 4 a lot. And there was a level. There were a lot of levels that, like, weirded me out. Just they were scary. But for I remember like a grape or something, a giant grape. There was a level where sun or something is chasing you. I don't know. Wario Land
That's
4
all
is freaky.
For today's Indie
What?
World. We hope you enjoyed today's showcase.
As always, a big thank
Wait.
you to our indie community and partners.
Headlines.
Okay,
Hello, everyone. Welcome to today's Nintendo Direct.
so it's an
Partner
indie and
Showcase.
partner showcase. I
In
don't
this
know if they've done that
presentation, we'll be
before.
focusing on Nintendo Switch games launching in the second half of 2024 from our publishing and development partners. Okay, let's get into the headlines.
Okay, I actually will, I guess watch all
These
this.
games are falling into place.
I hope the volume is balanced well enough.
Celebrate the 40th anniversary of Tetris with a compilation of historic games. Experience the 1988 Famicom version of Tetris. Chain combos using explosions in Tetris 2 plus Bombless.
I'm more into Puyo Puyo.
Use special moves to win in Tetris Battle Guided. And more in this interactive museum, including the games shown here. In addition, enjoy the brand new Tetris Time Warp, where you'll jump between gameplay styles from across the series.
I was
You
watching
can
a
also watch new
Tetris
documentary
world
clips about the history of Tetris
world
and
record.
its key players. Tetris
How the
Forever
game,
drops
the
onto
NES
Nintendo
game
Switch system
will
this year.
start glitching out as you get really
Plus,
high
the
up.
NES version of Tetris is coming to Nintendo
speaking of.
Switch Online this winter.
Like you
And
can't
be
see
on
the
lookout
blocks at
for
a certain
Tetris
point.
99 Maximus Cup event, also coming this winter. Speed into the unknown. Journey to the galaxy's depths in this high-speed sci-fi adventure. After receiving a mysterious distress signal, you'll venture through a massive alien world to reunite with your beloved.
One of these days, maybe they'll have Skies of Arcadia
filled with all sorts of alien
remake on
structures,
this on a
from
direct.
scorching sands to wavy waters. Each area will challenge your traversal skills. Along the way, you'll face enemies in frenetic melee combat. By unlocking skills and combining different abilities, you can find more creative ways to overcome foes. You can also customize the hoverboard.
Can't
to
believe
match
this is
your
ripping
riding
off
style.
Breath of the Wild,
Solve
Tears of the
puzzles
Kingdom,
and gather resources
Zelda.
to boost its speed, steering, gravity, and more. Whether you're racing through terrain at
I'm
high
joking, of
speeds
course.
or in the throes of combat, the hoverboard will be there to help you. Leave no stone unturned as you explore every corner of this vast planet. You never know what or
This
who
looks
you'll
fun, but
find.
it's not something I would
Star
play.
Overdrive launches as a timed exclusive on Nintendo Switch next year. Do whatever floats your goat. Welcome to the vast island of San Angora, where you'll take on the role of a goat. We're not kidding. In this sprawling sandbox adventure, you'll headbutt, lick, and explode your way across the island. Wreak havoc on anything and everything you find. Want to drive around town, join a yoga class, antagonize the locals? You can do all of that and more. Complete quests and gain karma to progress the story and unlock customization options. From fashionable nonsense like floral shirts and inflatable tubes, to goat variants, including tall, angry, and even tasty goats. So buckle up and grab your fashion style by the horns. And you're not the only belligerent Billy around here. Unleash all sorts of bad mischief in two-player online or couch co-op. Hope you're ready to hoof it, because the digital version of Goat Simulator 3 rams its way onto Nintendo eShop later today.
Game of the
physical
year
version
right
of
there.
The game launches on Nintendo Switch this November. Here's a rapid-fire mix of first reveals and game updates coming to Nintendo Switch.
Oh. Insanity that this is revealed just out of the blue like this. It's insane to me. There's the first tower, the first I won't spoil anything that happens. I need to be careful on that. I really hope that this isn't just on Nintendo Switch. We should watch the whole thing first because there's other games. But this is the highlight. How is that real? I knew it was gonna happen. It was inevitable, but
Make Bikini Bottom your playground.
at the very least, I can say this much for the remake.
No.
At least I'll
This
be
is
able to
Patrick,
replay Trails in the
the silly
Sky
sea star
for
from
my
SpongeBob
channel
SquarePants
and have a
stars
let's
in this
play of it
physics-based
of some
sandbox
version.
adventure. Bikini Bottom
Because
is
there's
your
no way
oyster.
I could
Make some
replay
hilarious mayhem by performing whimsical skydives,
the Sky trilogy
digging up treasure in the
because I've just played them so many
or even
times.
blowing off steam in Mrs. Puff's rage room. Experiment with items you find, from exploding pies to paint tubes, to make the world more Patrick-y. And he's not the only familiar face here. Take on comical challenges from SpongeBob, Sandy, Squidward, and more.
Buckle up.
There's one more game I know about,
Step into Patrick's shorts and the inner machinations of his
but there
mind.
could be more
When
stuff that I
SpongeBob
didn't see.
SquarePants, the Patrick Star game, launches on Nintendo Switch October 4th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop. Ready for your very own personal trainer?
Okay, let's get started. Ready? 1, 2, jump.
The latest entry in the fitness boxing series is punching its way onto Nintendo Switch. Newly added features make it easier to train more regularly. Use Quick Workout to jump into an exercise program right after launching the game.
Right, put the touches together, but it looks like you've got more in you.
Once you're done, try going the distance.
With an extra workout?
With Mitt Drills, you'll practice with your instructor at your own pace. And in Sit Fit Boxing, you can complete exercise programs while seated for a different training experience. 30 brand new songs are included. There are also 6 instructors, including 2 new ones. Plus, you can change their hairstyles. Let them motivate you as you work toward your goals.
Nice.
Fitness Boxing 3, your personal trainer, launches on the Nintendo Switch system December 5th. This is going to be a match to remember. 8 Capcom fighting games are brawling their way onto Nintendo Switch in one collection. Here's the complete roster of games. Capcom vs. SNK Millennium Fight 2000 Pro. Capcom vs. SNK 2 Mark of the Millennium 2001. Project Justice.
Too many fighting games I want to play.
Street Fighter Alpha 3 Upper. Plasma Sword Nightmare of Pilstein. Power Stone. And Power Stone 2. Each game has its own training mode and is playable online. You can also visit the museum to enjoy artwork and music from each game. Capcom Fighting Collection 2 launches on Nintendo Switch next year. Plus, jump into the fray when Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection Arcade Classics Hyper combos its way onto Nintendo Switch September 12th. Digital pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop. The physical version of the game launches on Nintendo Switch November 22nd. Next, please take a look at this.
私の声を聞いている遠い時代のあなたへ
What's this?
命ある者は皆無数の記憶を積み重ねながら生きていくやがて記憶の雫は魂を育み形作るユミヤにとっては見えるのが正しいことでも正しいことって一つじゃないのよ
すべて滅びたと思っていたが
正しいこ
Is that Kiryu's voice actor?
とって何絶対に許さない
身の程知らず愚か者
今日はそうただのご挨拶ですとも
これが私の全力どうか真相を解き明かして
I knew I'll tell your game. I didn't know about this. I am actually going to be getting into the series and start recording it. I don't think it will. I will start with the Roronoa, Totori, and Meru games. I think I'll start with Ayasa and go forward from there. I know about them. The only one I've played and beaten to completion was Atelier Tutori on the Vita.
We hope you're looking forward to the
That one looked amazing.
newest entry in the Atelier series, featuring a brand new protagonist.
I didn't think it was an Atelier game because he was using a gun like that.
All right, let's see some more headlines. Adventures and allies await in these Nintendo Switch games. HD remasters of the first two Suikoden games are coming to Nintendo Switch in one bundle. Meet and befriend up to 108 allies in these turn-based RPGs. During your travels, you can strengthen your home base and expand your spheres of influence while fighting for your cause. This collection adds new support features, like the ability to speed up combat and automate battles with a single button. Suikoden 1 and 2 HD Remastered, Gate Rune, and Dunan Unification Wars launches on Nintendo Switch March 6th, 2025. The HD 2D remake of Dragon Quest III draws near. After gathering your companions
I'll be
and
playing
selecting
this.
their vocations, you can now customize their appearance, voice, and more. With the new Monster Wrangler vocation, you can use monster-like abilities to fight enemies and
Wait,
heal
they added a
allies.
new class?
There may also be places where you can put monsters to use, but that's for another time. Dragon Quest III HD 2D Remake ventures onto Nintendo Switch November 14th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop. 3 Castlevania games originally released on the Nintendo DS system. Dawn of Sorrow.
I may actually play this, even though I've never touched the Castlevania game. I've always been interested in these ones just because of the art
Castle is
style.
also included, featuring the original and a reimagined version. Plus, there's a gallery that includes exclusive art and a music player. Castlevania Dominus Collection launches on the Nintendo Switch system later today. Build something you believe in. The award-winning strategy series returns.
Civilization.
Sid Meier's Civilization 7
I
rules
don't even know the
many
series yet. I
legendary
just had a feeling
including
that was
newly added leaders
what it was
such
going
as
to
Queen
be.
Himiko. Friendship is her strength, and she can initiate diplomatic endeavors that help you research new technologies, expand your territory, establish your empire across the map, and conquer or cooperate with rival civilizations. You can even create your own path through history by choosing different civs with each new age. In the modern age, you can evolve your empire into Meiji Japan, known for its scientific strength and military force. Plus, you and your friends can see your kingdoms collide in online or local play. Can you create an empire that stands the test of time? Turn the
If there
page
was
on a
one of these types of
revolutionary new
games with a
chapter
good
when
story
Sid
and
Meier's Civilization 7
or
launches
an
on the
excellent
Nintendo
story
Switch system
and
February
character
11th. Pre-orders
interactions
are
and
available
stuff,
now on Nintendo
I would
eShop.
probably be into it.
Forge Bond.
This is the second thing. I cannot describe how close I was to replaying this game within this week alone. I was so very close to starting up playing Tales of Grace's F.
Transcending
So glad
time.
I waited.
Celebrate the 30th anniversary of the Tales of series with a remaster of the action RPG Tales of Grace's F.
I'm not going to say anything about the story or combat because
And Prince
my thoughts
Richard
are probably
Sophia's children.
the same as other people's.
The 3 soon become
Well, I can talk about the
lifelong
combat. The
friends.
combat is the best 3D Tales of combat.
Several years have since passed. With their strong friendship and desire to protect their loved ones, the now grown-up trio get entangled in a conflict that will determine the fate of the world. This remaster adds enhancements like destination icons and toggling enemy encounters, as well as downloadable content from the original game.
Please have the Code Geass costumes and stuff. And please be on Steam.
Tales of Grace's F Remastered launches on Nintendo Switch January 17th. 2 adorable adventures, 1 cozy bundle.
So I don't know what else to expect if there's anything else good. It's ripping off Story of Seasons.
More help is wanted.
Oh no.
Think you've got what it takes to manage this perilous pizzeria? Test your skills and your nerves in this first-person horror game. As the newest employee of Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria, you'll have plenty of job duties, such as helping performers prep for a show in the Pizza Plex Salon, hitting high scores by playing nostalgic arcade minigames, and hopping on attractions like a log ride. Sounds easy enough, right? But you'll be doing all of this while avoiding animatronic atrocities along the way. Become a Fazbear Entertainment superstar in Five Nights at Freddy's Help Wanted 2, launching on Nintendo Switch this holiday. And if you're looking for more adventures in the Mega Pizzaplex, help Cassie find her friend and escape the ruins in this free story DLC for Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach, launching on Nintendo Switch this holiday. Let's check out some Nintendo Switch games launching in time for the holidays.
Oh, I know what this is. This is the Ruin Factory game set in the Eastern region. It's not Ruin Factory 6.
Welcome to the Eastern nation of Azuma.
Yeah.
After a calamity.
I saw the there was a marvelous Japanese showcase about I feel maybe a month or two back, maybe a few months back, and they showed footage of this Rune Factory game. If you play the Rune Factory series, you know that there's usually the Eastern characters, usually with black hair, some of the bachelorettes. They'll talk about a Eastern region that they came from, since even Rune Factory 1. And we finally get to visit it. It's just that this isn't going to be Rune Factory 6, it's a side game.
The energy sources known as runes.
And the game, as much as I love Rune Factory, the marvelous Japanese exclusive look at it, it looked horrendous. It looked like an alpha. Hopefully it looks better
Ceased to
now.
exist, and the land fell into decline. In this fresh take on the Rune Factory series, step into a bigger adventure than ever before.
Okay, it looks better.
As an earth dancer, you'll channel the spiritual powers of nature through dance. Use the sacred drum to help crops grow faster.
I'm not playing as the male
And
character.
the sacred parasol to summon rain. These treasures and your earth dancer abilities can revitalize
The female main character design looks really nice to me.
Restore this once fruitful region to cultivate fields, construct houses, and more to revive nature and establish prospering villages. Venture through the enchanting lands of Azuma, but beware, monsters may lie in wait.
I haven't seen any
Harness your
town
earth dancer
interactions with
abilities
town
to
folk.
confront them and restore certain monsters to their human forms.
So yeah, they said return certain monsters to their human form. So yeah, I see a party list. You can bet I'm going to be playing this.
As you settle into village life, Get to know the community around you and deepen your relationships to find friendship or even romance.
I'm not
Who
feeling
knows?
any of
A
those
wedding could
bachelors
even
or
be on the
bachelorettes.
horizon. Experience a beloved series reimagined.
Is that... There's no way.
To find friendship or even romance. Who knows? A wedding could even be on the horizon. Experience
Okay,
a beloved
so...
series
Yeah, romance is in this game too. I was worried about that because that's one of the biggest
reimagined.
aspects. This is... I forget her name, the Beast Girl. And
Deepen
that's...
your relationships to find friendship
Is that the
or
detective
even
boy?
romance. Who knows? A wedding could even be on the horizon. Experience a beloved series reimagined.
So he's from Moon Factory 5, and that is... I feel like he's in Moon Factory 5 too. Oh, Seed joined, Seed.
In Rune Factory, Guardians of Azuma, launching on Nintendo Switch next spring. Next will be our last announcement.
So I usually would say returning characters usually aren't bachelors or bachelorette candidates. But Rune Factory 2 actually... There was an elf girl in Rune Factory 1 that reappeared as an adult in Rune Factory 2 that was a marriage candidate.
Please take a look.
Oh, Yakuza.
Immerse yourself in the story.
I'm not going... I've played every Yakuza game up to 6. Yakuza 0 to 6. And I just wouldn't be able to replay them for recordings or anything.
That started the epic saga in Yakuza Kiwami.
Oh, it's just
Kazuma
Kiwami.
Kiryu, a Yakuza accused of murdering his clan's patriarch, and Haruka, a young girl on the run. Two individuals whose fates intertwine. Set in Kamurocho, Japan's largest entertainment district, Kiryu must navigate the twists and turns of Tokyo's underworld.
If anyone is interested in getting into this series, I would recommend you start with Yakuza 0 and not Yakuza Kiwami.
Fight bare knuckle,
Because you'll get the wrong
with
impression.
makeshift weapons, and go up against anything in your way.
I'm assuming this is
There are
just a
also
Switch
plenty of
port,
distractions to be found in Kamurocho.
which is impressive, I
So take
guess.
a break from brawling every once
I
in a
mean,
while.
not really, but...
Discover how the epic series began when Yakuza Kiwami launches on Nintendo Switch October 24th.
I mean, it's not Yakuza 0.
That's all for today's Nintendo Direct Partner Showcase. Thank you for watching. Famicom.
Let me find it. Good luck to me finding a 3-second... Well, I found it. I was going to say good luck to me finding a 3-second clip. Okay, let's start the conversation. After I saw this, I was sort of sad that it was going to be the Kuro battle system again. Got the Kuro no Trails Through Daybreak battle system. I don't like action battle systems unless I don't like the action battle system, the active time battle system alongside the command battle system, because neither of them, at least in Kuro 1 and Kuro 2, are anything that great. Like, Reveries battle system turn-based battle system is miles above anything Kuro has to offer. Probably Kai no Kiseki too. And the active battle system, there's no Trails of game to compare the active battle system to. Instead, I can just compare it to any East game, East 7, I guess, from East 7 onwards. East Lacrimosa of Downa's battle system is active time battle system is so much better than any of the active time battle system parts in the Kuro games. And it'll probably be better than anything in Kai no Kiseki. The command battle system of the Trails series peaked in Trails into Reverie. And so Kuro, ever since Kuro no Kiseki started trying to chase two different battle systems to have the best of both worlds, it feels like they're, what is the phrase? Chasing two hares and getting neither, or something like that. They're trying to get two battle systems, and neither of them are, at least in my opinion, neither of them are any good. They're subpar at best.
You're ready to the physical game updates coming to
Now, I was going to be upset about this, just because I can be. No one's a judge of me. I was going to be a bit upset that it's going to be based on the Kuro battle system. But I've played the Sky Trilogy like so many times. An active time battle system I'm okay with. It's going to be different, so I'm okay with this. But that's from me coming into playing this when it releases, as someone who already knows everything that's going to happen, and just wants to experience the Sky Trilogy, because it's going to be the trilogy. It says Sky the first, so of course there's going to be the second and the third. Ever since Kondo was asked if there's going to be a better entry point for the Trail series, and he wouldn't give a direct answer, but he said they were planning something. This was pretty much inevitable. And it doesn't look that great. There's something off about it. I don't know what it is. I don't know why, but just the way it looks sort of makes me think a bit of the NPC dialogue might. I feel like the same NPCs aren't going to be around. For some reason, the world looks sort of empty. I don't know why that is. Maybe I'm just... I don't know. I'll be playing this. Now, one more thing. I think Kai no Kiseki is going to pull some sort of stunt in its story that's like a big theory of mine is Kai no Kiseki is going to like pull something to make like this is probably going to be my biggest theory is this is going to sort of maybe not to the degree of, but sort of be like how Final Fantasy VII Remake and the sequel, I forget how they titled that one. I feel like it's going to sort of be like that after Kai no Kiseki comes out. And I will hate that, by the way, if such a thing happens in Kai no Kiseki, where like I'd have to like put a different video together on all of this to describe what I'm imagining will happen. The lighting is too bright, in my opinion. It's too bright, get it? The Brights, you play as the Bright family. Estelle Bright and Joshua Bright. Like, I know they're the Brights, and Estelle is supposed to be as radiant as the sun, but, yeah, the game looks too bright. It looks off to me. I don't like it. Is there any command battle system that's on in this? For a split second, I think there is. Like right there. I think Kai no Kiseki will have some hijinks in it. The world will get reset or something. I mean, that's what they were... in spoilers for Daybreak 2, skip ahead to 43 minutes in the video, and I'll be done with them. In Daybreak 2, one of the villains tries to rewind time by like causing time shenanigans or something. He was like trying to get time in Calver to go back to its civil war, or I forget exactly what it was. It was really stupid in my opinion. And I think they're unfortunately going to be trying to bring some of the Red Genesis, Crimson Genesis, whatever, its shenanigans into Kai no Kiseki. Sadly. Anyways, yeah, I hope there really isn't any shenanigans in Kai no Kiseki that would make this remake have new events happen in it. Like, brand new events. Something really just feels off about the lighting for some reason to me. I'm curious if they'll also add, because for a lot of the game, you're stuck with, you only have Yasua and Estelle in your party. And sometimes you won't even have a full party of 4. It's only near the end of the game that you have a consistent party. Like, right there. I'm more so okay with the Sky remake, the Sky 3D remake, having an active time battle system, just because it'll be a different experience than the 10th time of me playing Trails in the Sky 1 and having it be turn-based. What was the other thing Tales of Grace's F.
Conflict that will determine the fate of the world.
And it was supposed to be
remaster
Tales of Xillia and Xillia 2 that were going to get a remake.
the now grown-up trio get intense.
Namco or Namdai or Bamco, what is the nickname? Namco Bandai Bamco. When Bamco promised us some new Tales of games, if Tales of Arise way back then like sold a lot of copies, they promised us a lot of remakes of some of the older games, and so far I'm severely unimpressed. They've only gave us a glitchy remake of Tales of Symphonia, and hopefully this will be better. I'm sort of more concerned about the remake for Tales of Grace's F because it was only a PS3 game. What I imagined when Bamco said they were going to bring more Tales games to the West that were unreleased or something like that, or remaster some, I thought it would be like Tales of Destiny 2 or Tales of Destiny Director's Cut or Tales of Rebirth, those sorts of games, but they're doing the bare minimum in my opinion. Like if anyone was purchasing Tales of Arise just to get potentially have Bamco fulfill their promise of bringing more games to the West if Tales of Arise hit certain sales records, I don't really think they haven't kept that promise that well in my opinion.
Several years have since passed. With their strong friendship and desire
I'll
to
at least
protect
admit
their
that Grace's F
the now
coming,
grown-up trio get entangled
being
in a
brought to
conflict
modern
that will
platforms
determine the
is a
fate
good
of the
thing,
world.
because it was stuck on
Remaster adds
PS3.
enhancements like destination
Or
icons
Wii if
and
you're
toggling
really
enemy encounters, as well as
desperate.
downloadable content from the original game.
I don't care if the Code Geass and the Idolmaster costumes are licensed or whatever. Just bring them back. Just renew the license.
Tales of Grace's F Remastered launches on Nintendo Switch January 17th. 2 adorable adventures, 1 cozy bundle. Harness your Earth Dancer abilities to confront them and restore
This sort of still
monsters
looks
to their
bad.
human forms.
I know I said it looked better, but it still looks bad.
As you settle into village life, get to know the
VTuber guy.
community around you
Yeah.
and deepen your relationships to find friendship or even romance.
I don't like any of the Bachelorette
Who
so
knows?
so
A
far.
wedding could even be on the horizon. Experience a beloved series reimagined. In Rune Factory Guardians of Azuma, launching on Nintendo Switch next spring. Next will be our last.
I guess that's it. I might try to cover more on the Trails in the Sky remake at a later point. But in regards for Kai no Kiseki, even though that has nothing to do with this Nintendo Direct or Showcase or whatever, I think I'm done covering Kai no Kiseki, and I'll just play it the night it comes out, because that's going to be a thing. I already have it preloaded on my PS4.
To boost its speed, steering, gravity, and adventure. Bikini Bottom is your oyster. Make some hilarious mayhem. SNK2. Arcade classics. Hyper combos its way onto Nintendo Switch.
And yeah, I'm sorry. I hope the quality of this was decent. This is the first time I've really done this.
Digital pre-orders begin
I felt like I
today
really had to
on
cover
Nintendo
it.
Wii Shop. The physical version of
And yeah, that'll be all. And thanks for watching, anyone that's watched. Have a good day.